So this power supply has 11.38 volts. And you can see that it's cycling up and down. It's not a very steady voltage. You should just have a steady voltage of 12 volts output. But the voltage load on this, it would cause problems. The 120 volts comes in on these two pins here in the terminal. Make sure this is all drained. About 2 volts. Okay, we can still touch it. So, this little power supply is 12 volt output. I believe it's like, it's 0.22 amps, 220 milliamp output. Part number is Gsm7-12t, made by Condor. They put a lot of like acrylic spray on this, conformal coating. That's what the bottom looks like. Soldering job's pretty good. It's one of the very smaller power supplies I've ever worked on. If you take a look at this capacitor, see the little gook coming out of it? Yep, that's not good. So, I went on Mauser and ordered the part. That's the part number right there. I think it was just like 70 cents or something. I mean, this power supply here is like 35 bucks. You can buy it from Mauser. You can probably buy it from DigiKey. Here it is. A little bit smaller. It works. I got a Kemet brand. I didn't realize that was Kemet, but Kemet seemed to be okay. It's not the worst. It's not the greatest. But we'll change this part out and see that it fixes the problem. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and cut these leads off here. This is glued down, so I'm going to take and pry it off. So negative is over here, positive is over here. Negative is the white line, and positive, they don't have anything usually to distinguish that. Ow. The hardest part is going to be able to get all this glue off without ripping something else. And I was able. You can actually see that it had a peak to it. It's fantastic. I will save this label and put it back on. That way it has some identification to it later on. We'll just put that label right back where it was before. There. And now we're going to get the solder out from underneath. You can see there's a a piece of wire they ran. So that'll be interesting to take and try to shove. What I like to do is just take a wooden toothpick and heat that area up and shove it through, because solder does not stick to wood. Solder also doesn't stick to stainless steel. So if you have a stainless steel pick, they will work as well. That is, if you don't have a solder sucker. You have a solder sucker, then use a solder sucker. Not everybody has all the equipment. Although a solder sucker would probably be best for this. Giving as much conformal coating as they have on here. So I got one hole done. Now the other one will be kind of interesting, because I have that one piece of wire that we have to move. They ran it to the top and through the bottom. Plus we have to heat up the conformal coating. Okay. So the hole is made. We will take in a bender, put it like this. Solder the leads back on. I'm going to cut the leads off, and then we're going to power this up. Now to do the spark test. Nothing's blown up yet, so that's always a good thing. And we will do the voltage. 90°C, 11.95. Rock solid. There you go. That's all the problem was. One capacitor. I believe it was like 70 cents or something. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time.